Hi there, Keith here with another Bachelor blog. This is kind of a wrap-up of the Women Tell All and a preview of the finale. I was a little torn on whether or not to talk about the Women Tell All one. To be quite honest with you, all it was women getting together and getting mad at Ben. But before we get to that, let's take a moment and think about what it's like to be the Bachelor. Kind of like winning the lottery, wouldn't you say? Especially if you're a guy. So what happens is, they select you out of, I don't know, a group of people. Then they fly you around to all these exotic locales and they put you up first class. Then throw in the mix that they're going to send 25 attractive women your way who are all going to vie for your attention. Then on top of that, women around Canada, the States, and God knows where else will get together on Monday night and talk about it and critique everything that happens. And then they'll get together by the water coolers on Tuesday. And if you're Ben, to top it all off, you're going to have a really cool guy in Ottawa who's going to blog about it. And that's me. So here we are, Women Tell All, and instead of going through everything that happened, because quite honestly, I can really remember all these women. I'm sure most of you couldn't. Let's focus on a couple of them. There was Emily. Emily's still bitter at the fact that she got eliminated and the fact that she spent most of her time with Ben complaining about Courtney. Well, nothing's really changed and you're still gone. And then there was Jamie. Now, Jamie on a given day would be an attractive person for a lot of people. But this was a simple case of foot-in-the-mouth syndrome. It seems that every time she had an opportunity to spend alone with Ben, she ruined it. First on their, not necessarily on their one-on-one date, but on the time that they did have together, she decided that she was going to be assertive, and she sat him down and said that she was going to kiss him. It would have been well and good if she'd just gone ahead and went for it. But instead of doing that, she had to critique every single moment. Okay, I'm going to close my mouth, and then you're going to close your mouth. And then I'm going to open my mouth, and then you're going to open your mouth. This isn't a Scorsese picture. It's a kiss. It doesn't need to be planned out. If it's any good, it's just going to happen. But then the highlight for me of the Women Tell All was all of the women turning their hatred and their anger towards Courtney. And I have to understand where they're coming from. I mean, Courtney was pretty vicious at certain times in the season. But at the same token, without Courtney, can you think of how boring this season would have been? There wouldn't have been a woman who was running around saying, I got a rose, you didn't, winning. I mean, right now, winning is a part of my vocabulary. I say it at least 3 or 4 times a week. Oh my gosh, that was an awesome presentation at work. Winning. Oh, hey, oh, that's my parking spot. I got it. Winning. I mean, it's just become part of my pop culture. I mean, I know this started with Charlie Sheen, but I really think Courtney's the person that's taken it and owned it. So there are going to be a lot of people that are going to say, you know, I hope Ben chooses Lindsay. And if you looked at the preview for next week, it looks like he very well might. But can you imagine how boring that's going to be? I mean, let's be honest. We know the relationship's not going to last, so let's milk it for all the fun it's worth. Courtney is exciting. Courtney is tabloid material. You never know what she's going to do. Part of me even thinks this whole crying act of hers is just that, just an act. I mean, quite frankly, if she wasn't on the show, it wouldn't be that exciting. Nonetheless, I'm going to be tuning in on Monday, as I'm sure lots of you are. I'm just coming on camera and admitting it. So please join me Monday night when I'll have a post-Bachelor blog, because we're going to have not only the Bachelor choosing who he's going to pick, Lindsay or Courtney, but then it's the After the Rose ceremony, which is always so exciting. Someone will leave brokenhearted and somebody might be engaged. Then again, maybe Ben will come to his senses and say, Nikki, I was wrong, please take me back. Nonetheless, we'll see. As always, you can follow me on Twitter, CFL_fan, or my new Facebook page, facebook.com/WittyWhittier. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll talk to you soon.